Good morning, friends. Our book today is Skippy John Jones by Judy Shatner. Judy Shatner is our author. Our author writes the words. She is also, no, I take that back. Yeah, she is also our illustrator. Our illustrator paints the pictures. Here is our title page. Here is our copyright page and also our dedication page from the illustrator. Every morning, Skippy John Jones woke up with the birds. And this did not please his mother at all. "Get yourself down here right now, Mr. Kitten Britches," ordered Mama Junebug Jones. "No self-respecting cat ever slept with a flock of birds," she scolded, "or ate worms, or flew, or did his laundry in Mrs. Doohiggy's bird bath." The lecture went on and on as usual. "You've got some serious thinking to do before you leave this room, Mr. Fuzzy Pants," said his mother, "about just what it means to be a cat, not a bird, not a mouse or a grouse, not a moose or a goose, not a rat or a bat. You need to think about just what it means to be a Siamese cat. And stay out of your closet," she added, closing the bedroom door. But once he was alone, Skippy John Jones began to bounce and bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm Skippy John Jones and I bounce on my bed, and 1 or 6 times I land on my head." On his way down from earth from a gigantic big bounce, Skippy John Jones shot past his bedroom mirror. "Holy guacamole!" exclaimed Skippy John Jones. "What was that?" So up he went again, and again it appeared. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "My ears are too big for my head. My head is too big for my body. I am not a Siamese cat. I am a Chihuahua." Back on land, Skippy John Jones climbed into his toy box and rifled through some of his old junk. After he put on his mask and sword and climbed onto his mouse, Skippy John Jones began to sing in a muy soft voice. "Oh, my name is Skippito Fresquito, and I fear not a single bandito. My manners are mellow and sweet like the jello. I get the job done, yes, indeedo." Back in the kitchen, Jujubee, Jezebel, and Chili Boo Jones were helping Mama Junebug Jones make lunch. "Can Skippy John come out of his room now?" asked Jujubee. "No," answered Mama Junebug Jones. "Mr. Fluffernutter is still thinking." In fact, Skippy John wasn't thinking about being a Siamese cat at all. With a walk into his closets, his thoughts took him down a lonesome desert road far, far away in old Mexico. Not long into his journey, a mysterioso band of Chihuahuas appeared out of the dust. "Ay, caramba! Who goes there?" asked Skippy John Jones. "We go by the name of Los Chimichangos," growled Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones. "Who are you?" "I am El Skippito, the great sword fighter," said Skippy John Jones. Then the smallest of the small ones spoke up. "Why the mosquito, dude?" asked Poquito Tito. "I go incognito," said Skippito. "Do you like rice and beans?" asked Pentalito. "See, I love mice and beans," said Skippy John. "He might be the dog of our dreams," whispered Rosalita. "Perhaps," said Tia Mia, "if he knows the secret password." Leaning toward Don Diego, El Skippito half sneezed, half spoke the secret password into the Chihuahua's very large ear. "Achoo-achoo!" "Bless you," said Don Diego. "Gracias," said Skippito. "Then it's true," declared Don Diego. "Yip, yippee, yippito. It's the end of Alfredo Bazito. Skippito is here. We have nothing to fear. Adios to the bad Bumblebito." And then all of the chimichangos went crazy loco. First, they had a fiesta. Then they took a siesta. But after waking up, the chimichangas got down to serious beastness. Using his paw, Don Diego drew a picture in the sand of the great Bumblepito for Skipito to see. A hush grew over the chimichangas so great that one could hear a whisper drop. Alfredo Basito, whispered the crowd. El blimpo Bumblepito bandito. Sí, said Poquito Tito. The bandito steals our frijoles. Not your beans, cried Skipito, outraged. See, Poquito continued. Red beans, black beans, Boston baked and blue, cocoa, coffee, kidney beans, pinto, and jelly, too. And now he comes for us, Poquito added. ¿Por qué? Asked Skipito. Because we are full of the beans, too. Then Don Diego stood tall and in his most somber voice declared, Yo quiero frijoles. Huh? Asked Skipito. The dude just wants his beans back, said Poquito Tito, and you are the dog for the job. Me? Asked Skipito. Then all of the chimichangas turned toward Skipito, the great sword fighter. But poor Skipito had no time for a plan, because in the blink of an eye, a gigantic shadow darkened the landscape. The chimichangas scattered in all directions. Vamos, Skipito, for it is you, the bandito Wilito, they cried. Skipito stood his ground, but his legs shimmied and shook like the jello, and his teeth chattered like the castanets. Then, in a muy soft voice, he said, My name is Skipito Fresquito. I fear not a single bandito. But Alfredo Basito flew straight for Skipito until the bean-eating bandito hovered only inches away from the great sword fighter's face. Holy frijoles! Cried Skipito as he thrust his sword in the air. Suddenly, pop! Went the bandito, landing on Skipito's sword, and quicker than one can say chihuahuas, cheese, and crackers, every kind of bean came spilling out of Alfredo Basito, the Bumblepito bandito. Then all of the doggies burst into song. Yip, yippee, yippito. Our hero is El Skipito. He's the dog of our dreams who delivered the beans, and now we can make our burritos. But back at home, there was such a ruckus coming from Skippy John Jones' room that Mama Junebug Jones and the girls just had to find out what was going on. They raced down the hall to the kitty boy's room. Benguito, Crashito, Papito, Skipito! Just in time to see Skippy John's closet exploding. Then out flew Candy, beanbag doggies, and the kitty boy with his birthday piñata on his head. Skippy John Jones, everyone cried. Hola, muchachitas, he said in a muy soft voice. Mama Junebug Jones lifted up Skippy John and covered his head with furry purry kisses. What am I going to do with you, Mr. Cocoa Pugs? She scolded. That night, when he was supposed to be going to sleep, Skippy John began to bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. Oh, I'm Skippy John Jones with a mind of my own, and I'll bounce on my bed for hours. I know I'm a cat, but forget about that. Say goodnight, Skippy John Jones, called his mama. Buenos noches, mis amigos, said Skippy John Jones, and off to sleep he went. The end. Everybody have a great weekend.